think we're streaming. I think. God, I hope it's streaming. Alright, we are just about ready. That's right, that's me voice, that'll do. Enough of that shit. So, rules is rules. We will start the race with Mr. Sean. He's earned the race, he gets at least the first lap with only his car. And because I went to the toilet and that, I didn't put bloody time on rather than distance. Oh my god, I hate this shit. Wish I could change it in the race, but I just can't. So, nothing we love more than a Forza black screen, and they're now racing. So, Sean gets the first lap. See a bit of drama behind us. No, actually it went well. Going to be tightly bunched up here. Birchie was on pole, let's see where he is soon. Sean and Distinct have a rub. CK's on the inside, drifting. And there's Irish. Oh, everyone stayed out of the wall. Sean managed to gain a couple of places. Oh shit. Distinct got hit by Bradders by the looks of it. There's a couple of cars in the wall. Now you know, safety cars may be called. Right, it looks like everybody's still going. There's Distinct in 19th. See what the damage is, if any. Shit, mate. Has everyone forgotten how to race? Oh, I think somebody's backed out. CK has backed out. Let's see where Sean is. Sean's 8th. Most professional. Where's that then? So Sean is currently in 8th place, Tadpole 7th, Darken 6th. Let's see who's going on front. Dan and Raikko's in the lead. Let's just forget I said that, and let's forget I've seen it. But the little Canadian shitbag is in first place. Dan was getting a bit ambitious there. That's a glass and a half of big ball time, that is. Behind. Let's go back to Sean in 8th, just because I know his Seat. He was on the back of Tadpole. There's drama out front. Wards is I think Wards was the worst affected car. Dan's now in front. Takashi's 2nd. Birchie, Dark and Raikou in 5th? Bloody hell. Something tells me Raikou was the worst affected car here. He was in the lead of this race. No, he can't be pulling a Mercy, he's still here. If he's pulling a Mercy, he'd have signed up and never raced. That's a Mercy. Brad is in 12th place on the back of Skyrocker. Can somebody help me out here? What the fuck happened in that first couple of laps? Shin is... I don't know what Shin was doing there. Damaged? No. Anzillo's on the back of the pack. You know there's some Scottish swear words happening in that car. You can take our freedom, but you'll never take my privateer. Sorry, that was a private moment. So, Tad Pickle on the inside of Raikou. Raikou didn't fight that one. Birchie's got Darken all over the back of him. Sean's still in 8th. Do you know what? I was expecting Sean to make some headway. Oh, it was a good move from Tad Pickle. Well done, mate. That's why you're an NWR driver. That and nobody else wanted you. Shouldn't say that out loud. Now on the inside of Birchie. Birchie was brave to take the line that early. It's cost them both a bit of time. All throwing their noses in. I think somewhere in the near future I am going to get some of these guys some driving lessons. He says from the commentary box, not actually driving, but we won't say that out loud. Takashi's on the back of Dan. I think if the first race is anything to go by, we know Takashi's got the pace, but the poor bugger just can't keep it in a straight line in the bus stop. They have got a sizable gap on Birchie, and I think Birchie is holding Tadpole up. Doing nothing wrong. Keep an eye on that gap, see if it gets smaller, because this one is remaining roughly the same. We got through the bus stop, see, it's just so much quicker than a lot of cars through that area. No, he is Tad Pickle the baby frog. He will never become a real frog. To be fair, I normally add the word motherfucker on the end of that, but, you know, streaming. So, let's see Hordes. Hordes is now behind Sean. Bradders is behind Hordes. Just good fighting. I'd say good. Sean throws it straight down the inside there. Well, Renu, you are welcome here anytime you like, my friend. You and all of your OTR brethren. If you're still OTR. I never know, because it says RZM when you typed. Sean is going on the inside of Darkin again. Darkin's been forced wide. Could give Hordes the run. Can just maintain the line. Everyone will come out of this okay. Think of it as a hostage situation. Bradders is also getting his nose involved. I think he got bitten. It was in my imagination. Oh, the Skyrocker looked like he was going to give him a rub on the way past. You got to go to twitch.com through a browser, and then you do it that way. Ready? Or is it switch.tv for a internet browser? You can't do it on your phone unless you go to desktop mode, but that's a whole nother story. Basically, Twitch is shit on your phone. And he's going to have a go at Skyrocker. So, there was a long time that these guys were fighting tooth and nail in previous series. So the resumption of the Bradders and Skyrocker fight does fill me full of excitement. However, I need to go away from this fight and see what's going on up front. Takashi got ahead of Dan. Do you know what? I'm not surprised. Dan's a quick racer. Takashi looks so fast round here. Tadpole's still behind Birchie. Darken, Bradders and Skyrocker. Something tells me Darken's playing rear gunner, playing the good teammate. Right, let's go back a bit further. Let's go see what's going on in the world. 11. Irish, Nick, Kotze, Verstappen. I'm not going to be able to see. I'm not going to be able to see Max Verstappen's name without thinking of this car now. Kotze's trying a tight line through there. His best bet was to do what Verstappen did, just run it out wide, get the speed in before the corner. CK's still the only person not to finish. Danzilla got now behind Shin. Yeah, I'm with your shift. That car makes my brain hurt too. Tell you what though, I think it's very well done. Let's see actually, who did it? He goes in way too deep there. He did it himself. That's a great line. It's only because Kotze was looking for the pit entrance. Sean's found himself behind Birchie. I think Tad Pickle was wise enough to pit. Let's see if Sean can close that gap and get past. Is closing the gap to Sean. Let's see how smooth Sean is compared to a lot of the other guys. There's none of that twitchy rear end. Distinct is on the back of Skyrocker. Bradders has lost a bit of time. Irish, Verstappen, Nick, Sui, Dancilas. Look how much time he's pulled out already. Kashi's on his own, Tadpole's on his own, Darken, Raikou, Kotze. See, these guys are playing the smart game here, I reckon. Let's jump on board with 4th place Horde again. So we see Hordes, Sean and Birchie. Anyone that's watched Birchie race before will know he's a fucker to pass. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know a lot about Sean as a racer. I've only raced with him and seen him race a few times. Ooh, as he makes contact with Birchie, this is some of the problem with people going into the pits. Trying to take that really wide line, you can really mess up your people behind. Obviously I didn't see the line. No brakes now on the back of Viper. Viper has a little bit of, Shin has a little bit of a twitchy bum. And again, trying to brake to go into the pits. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Who are we left with that's having a fight? The answer is... who's in here? Dan, Birchie... there's Takashi, that's what I wanted to pick up. See where he come out compared to these guys. I think he's going to get out in front of Dan. He does. Just about. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, Sean seems like a nice guy. Again, I don't know a lot about him, but I would back that up from what I know. Oh, Tad Pickle is still behind Birchie. No, he's not. He's now side by side. He's using those hot, warm tyres to his advantage. Still a fair old whack behind Dan and Takashi. I think he'll be glad he's past Birchie. It gives him the opportunity to go for a run. Distinct 16th, 17th, 18th, Raikkonen, 19th, Kotze, Shin, and obviously CK, I'm assuming disconnected or got contact, I don't know. Just see Sumacek, Viper and no brakes. So I mean, no matter what your pace goes, there's always somebody to play with on our championships. Very rare do you see somebody on their own at the back. Sometimes you see somebody on their own at the front. That's because they're too bloody quick for their own good. Now, the pit lane closes at the end of this lap, so Sean's Skyrocker, Kristappen, Nick, Danzilla, we're all going to have to pit. Viper's going to have to pit too. Takashi looks like he's going to clear the lot of these. I don't think anyone is moving quick enough to get... No, it's Viper's in front. I think we're talking about 2nd and 4th, I think. I think Sean could be playing himself into the... No, maybe not actually. I think Takashi might be out of the run. Takashi might be leading this race. What do you think? Birchie's lost a few. I think. Ooh, again, you see that twitch coming through there. Bus stop's not been kind to a few of these cars. Distinct throws it on the inside. Give him some room, chaps. Give each other some room, as there's going to be Forza glue happening. The thing is with Forza glue, it's a horrible bloody thing, isn't it? If they sorted the rip boxes out, it'd be fine. Although, I'm enjoying this little fight. Just get it turned in, that's it. She's going to have to settle. Where's Takashi? Takashi, there we go. Right, let's watch him through because everyone else is going to be in the pit lane. If my estimation is right, and only every so often it is, yeah, he's coming out comfortably in the lead. There is Sean. I think Dan May got out as well. Maybe even Tad Pickle. Tadpole's just in front. I was going to say, I'm expecting somebody to come near the back of Sean. Hordes just gets past. Sean didn't have a look. There's only 2.5 laps, well, 2 3/4 laps to go. Front two have got a decent sized lead at the moment. Takashi, Dan, Tadpole, this is probably our fight to the end. White. But if you look from 10th onwards, you can see this fight from 10th. Alright, you've got a good eyesight. Sean's not going to want to stay behind too much. This is the beauty of these races, especially when the guys are relatively closely matched. If you look at Sean's car, he's not been caught up in a lot of drama. However, he's just not been able to pick through the field. Do you know what? This is going to be an interesting lap in a bit. Let's see what's going on up front, just distance-wise. I'm just not going to get this one. Takashi, yeah, I can't see Dan making an impression on the back of Takashi now. I think it would have to be a mistake from Takashi. Sean's all over the back of Horde still. It could give Tadpole the advantage he needs. Tries a cheeky little switchback to get the traction. Looks to look like he nearly gripped the tyre with the grass. That's the braking done from Sean there. Gets out in front. Swords does not give this out. Hordes is one of those drivers that I've seen in the last couple of championships go from strength to strength. We're on the final lap. Going to jump on board with Hordes to see if he can close that gap. They've got Distinct closely behind them as well. Distinct's going to want to pass Hordes if he can. Obviously the most obvious commentator thing that anyone's ever said. Hordes has thrown his car out early to see if he can make a difference. Let's see if there's any big fights going on back here. Airish, Cotsy. Three of them here, let's just see how close they are. Oh, I can't leave this fight. I can't do it, I can't leave it. Should have done. Distinct's throwing his little nose in here and all. Cheeky little sausage. I think Sean is going to have a go on Tadpole before the end of this race. Tadpole just needs to slow it, get it rotated. Takashi's got two more corners to go. There's one of them. See him on the track map. There's two. Sean's going to have a look. Tadpole's going to be forced wide. Tadpole again, stick on the racing line. He's going to go out wide. Sean looks like he's got it. All his contact. Hordes is going to be interested in this as well. So's Distinct. Oh my god. Takashi, Dan, Tadpole, Sean, Hordes, Distinct. It's a less than a tenth between the three of them. Skyrock and Birchie, Branders, Darken, Raikou, Airish, Cotsy, Kristappen, Nick, Sui, Danzilla. Zilla's going to cross the line for 17th. No brakes looks like 18th. Viper 19th. They are equal? Shit, did I miss that? Yes, they were. Hordes and Distinct. Look at that. Same time. Well done, Renault. I missed that. Exactly the same time. Wow. Oof. Oof indeed. So, let's go. Takashi with the win. Dan second, Tadpole third, Sean fourth, Hordes and Distinct with the same time in 5th and 6th, Skyrocker 7th, Birchie 8th, Bradders 9, Darken 10, Raikou 11, Airish 12, Kotze 13, Kristappen 14, Nick 15, Sui 16, Danzilla 17, No Brakes 18, Viper 19, Sumachek 20, Shin 21 and CK Disconnect. Oof. Right, well that's us done for the evening. We'll be back next week. I just need to catch my breath for a little bit there. That was a good race. So next week we are, let's look at the calendar. We are at Sebring next week. May have some of us that are racing in the 24-hour, maybe 12-hour, maybe slightly done with Sebring at this point, but I hope you come back. There's no Sundays this week because the old touring cars is finished. Ready for the Volvo touring car to start in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Bye!